Please, Miss Hening, you may start.
Okay. Wait a minute. I have your CV. Where is CV? Oh man, sorry. I'm sorry.
No worries. Miss.
My laptop is a connect. Okay. Hi, your son. Hello. Alfred.
Hello.
His name is Alfred. Is it okay? Okay. Can we start now?
Please.
Okay. Good evening, everyone. Thank you for the opportunity given to me to be a moderator of this topic today. Mr. Denis will be the speaker today, and the topic is learning English since early young age and never be late to start. Okay, now we start with Mr. Denis CV, yeah. Maybe where is the CV? Wow, sebentar. Okay. Okay, this is the curriculum vitae of Mr. Denis Andreas. Yeah.
Hening, maybe you can click again because it doesn't, we cannot see yet.
Huh?
You can click again. What you see is the folder from your laptop. Probably you can unshare your
Stop
screen.
share.
Yeah, top share and share again. Share the PDF.
Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. No.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, you did well.
Okay.
Yeah, it was. You can share again.
I will share. Yeah, this curriculum vitae of Mr. Denis Andreas. The personal information. Okay, Mr. Denis Andreas is Betty Janati number 45, Parung Bogor, West Java, Indonesia. 60-30-10. Yeah, the Dutsman Sagimel. Okay. Mr. Denis Andrea is a bachelor degree of Bogor Agricultural University, Faculty of Agricultural Technology, Department of Agricultural Engineering. Yeah, this is an engineer. Undergraduate thesis, dehydration of tempeh with traditional spicy using sunbeam food dehydrator type DT 56. Yeah, supervisor Professor Dr. Insinyur Sutrisno. Select as the participant of EAAS World Congress to Mexico in 2007. Receive Goodwill International Scholarship and House of Leadership Scholarship. In 2006 until 07, non-degree in Fossil Ridge High School. Select as a student exchange award, a youth exchange student American Field Service to Fort Collins, Colorado, USA. Wow, very great, yeah. The teaching experience, English teacher of junior and senior high school in PKBM AB Home, Bukit Cimanggu City, and director of studies and course owner, leader English. And then you can see the English teacher and academic consultant, English first Taman Yasmin. Okay, maybe there's another, working experience. Ooh, there's a lot. Working experience, HR teaching manager Bogor area, les privat insan cerdas, Jalan Kalisari, Cijantung. and assistant of public relation of Dompet Duafa, philanthropist company, Jalan Raya Parung, and personal skill, mother tongue, Bahasa Indonesia and local language, Sundanese and Javanese. Other language, English with IELTS score, wow. Listening 8.5, reading 5.5, writing 6.5, speaking 7. Study-related skills, public speaking, invited to be speakers in many places, creativity and systematic thoughts, methods, class syllabus. Leadership and social influence, appointed as leader in some project. Additional information. Organizational experience, Vice President of Membership in Essential Toastmaster, maintained and recruit the Essential Toastmaster members. Head of Human Resource Department IPB, help increase English knowledge of college student executive board. Local Committee Director of International Association of Students in Agricultural and Related Science. LCIPB, lead 105 members EAAS in 5 different divisions. Training experience, teaching and managing students training held by English First Taman Yasmin, public speaking and time management training held by Goodwill International Foundation, leadership development training held by House of Leadership. Reference, Tracy Shefflin, currently live in Brisbane, Professor Dr. Insinyur Sutrisno, M. Eger, Bachelor Degree Supervisor, and Diana Syarifa, PKBM Homeschooling Owner from 2020 until now. Okay, this is the curriculum vitae of Mr. Denis Andreas. This is a very interesting topic, Mr. Denis Andreas, because learning English since early young age is very, and maybe the example is never be late to start. I am the example, yeah. I am the example because maybe I think maybe better late than never. Better late than never. I think this. Okay, Mr. Denis, you can start your speaking.
Thank you very much, Ms. Hening, and thank you for everyone who joining the room. Actually, my son is sick, but he will accompany me because I asked him
because he must can speak English.
He understands English and know some English vocabulary, but we speak Indonesia actually at home. So yeah, so tonight let me share my screen a bit. So like what Miss Hening said, learning English since early young age and never be late to start. So since I only have about 20 until 25 minutes, here's my activities tonight. So I'm gonna show how do I actually teach kids, for example, him. And after that, I also have my teenager class, which I collaborate with PKBM AB Home, where I become an English teacher there. And I also have adult class, where I also collaborate with Miss Hening and Miss Hannah School, which is from Smart School. So for kids, this I used to have an online kids class. So you can see that this is my son. What's your name? Say. You can call me. You can call me Kakak Alpha. Okay. So he'll be my partner here to talk especially about LE kids. So he joined my class when he was still 3 years old at that moment. Most of the time, kids needs to have fun. So usually I always introduce my name as Doraemon, and I usually bring this Doraemon doll too with them. So, and this is usually my first meeting. I show them what we're gonna do. And to start with, I always start with hello songs. So I and Alfat will show you what hello songs look like. Are you ready, Alfat?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Oh.
3, 2, 1. Let me share the song for everyone here. Okay. Let's put Doraemon's next. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Hello, hello. Can you clap your hands? Hello, hello. Can you clap your hands? Can you stretch up high? Can you touch your toes? Can you turn around? Can you say hello? Hello, hello. Can you stamp your feet? Hello, hello. Can you stamp your feet? Can you stretch up high? Can you touch your toes? Can you turn around? Can you say hello? Hello, hello. Can you clap your hands? Hello, hello. Can you stamp your feet?
So that's usually I start my class with the hello songs from Super Simple Songs. And what's next? I usually the first topic that I usually brought was about feelings. So I also prepare some feelings. So today we're gonna learn about feeling. Afat, say after me. Feeling. Good job. Okay. So in terms of feeling, we actually have the song. If you're happy and you know you clap your hands. Are you ready? All right, let's sing that one. Okay, so we go to the next song. If you're happy and you know. 3, 2, 1.
If you're happy, 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 clap your hands. If you're happy, 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 clap your hands. If you're happy, 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 clap your hands, clap your hands. If you're happy, 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 clap your hands.
Tadi kayaknya pas ngasih obat belum deh.
If you're angry, 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 stomp your feet. If you're angry, 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 stomp your feet. If you're angry, 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 stomp your feet, stomp your feet. If you're angry, 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 stomp your feet. If you're scared, 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 say oh no.
Oh no.
If you're scared, 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 say oh no.
Oh no.
If you're scared, 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 say oh no, say oh no. If you're scared, 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 say oh no.
Oh no.
I usually play until the end, but because of the time, so I just need to shut them up. But then let's talk about feeling. Afat, say one more time. Feeling. One more time. Feeling. Okay, so if someone asks you, how do you feel? You can say, do you know what is this? What do you call that one? Happy. Okay, say, I'm happy. Okay, how about this one? What's that? Very good. Say, I'm sad. Okay. How about this? Oh no. I'm scared. Say after me. I'm scared. Good job. And then how about this? Ooh, you're angry. And last but not least, how about you? This is new for you. Say after me. Disgusting. Very good. Okay. So that's usually what I did. And I also sometimes show them if they are in a real. Yeah. Usually if the topic is you will talk about the vocabulary. So I use the British Council because this is free for everyone. It's open source. So do you know what is this, Kak?
Mouse.
Very good. Okay. Say after me. Mouse.
Mouse.
Good. How about this?
Lion.
Lion. Wow. How about Baba like to do this one? And then
Sleep.
sleep. Very good. Yes. Sleep, and it also, yeah, you're right. Asleep. There you go. That's what I usually do. And at the end, I close. Oh, I also have the if the class is bigger, I like to tell them or show them video. And one of the video was about lion and the mouse. So it's either I read them or I read them together with him. Kak, follow me ya. Say the lion and the mouse.
The lion. And then the mouse.
Good. A lion was asleep.
Lion does asleep.
Look at him. He's sleeping, yeah. In the sun one day.
One day.
Yeah. A little mouse come,
Little
mouse
mouse
come out to play.
go out and play.
Awesome. Give me high five. Woo, high five. Ah. That's what usually the core class. And I want to ask you one more thing, Kakak, just to remind you. How do you feel today? How do you feel today? Do you feel happy? Do you feel sad? Or do you feel scared? Or do you feel angry? Or do you feel disgusted? How do you feel today?
I'm
And how do you feel? Are you happy?
No.
No. Because thank you very much. Are you sad? Are you angry? Are you angry? Yes or no? Are you scared?
No.
Are you sad?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yay! Why are you sad?
Why are you sad? You said, say, I'm stomachache.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Go ahead. You can watch again and you get the CSC after this. Yeah. All right. So that's actually about learning English for kids to look like. So I plan for each class related to the topic, and at the end I also play goodbye songs. Goodbye songs are similar to the one that you saw earlier about hello songs. And then this is, unfortunately, it's an online. I actually prefer to teach offline for kids because, you know, as you can see before, I was dancing like in TikTok actually. But in the real face to face, it was much fun because kids can express what they like. And then I don't know if one of my students is here or not. Oh, there you go. Haura is here. So Haura is one of my students in AD Home. So besides teaching kids, I also teach the junior high school and also senior high school. Junior high school and senior high school a little bit different than kids, of course. So I usually introduce myself much more detailed, and I usually ask everyone. So unlike kids, I do not let the teenagers similar to the kids, and because teenagers also love games, so I usually play this game. So this I also will do this together with everyone. So for example, I would like to show you about songs. 10. Yeah, so I'm gonna choose this. Usually the students choose this. So help me to complete these lyrics. If you know, you can complete the lyrics in the chat box. Yeah, and here is the song. Oh, there you go.
There ain't no gold in this river that I've been washing my hands but I can't bring myself to swim when I am drowning in this silence, baby. Let me in. Go
Wait, not yet. Ha! I clicked the wrong one.
easy, help me, baby. I was still a child, didn't get the chance to feel the world around me. I had no time to choose what I chose to do. So go easy on me.
I think this one. Yeah, this one.
There ain't no room for things to change when we are both so deeply stuck in our ways. You can't deny how hard I've tried. I changed who I was to put you both first, but now I give up. Go easy on me, baby.
There you go. I got some answers from Miss Sawantina, from Mr. Jajang, Mr. Febri, Mr. Torik, and Miss Saka Kenzi Amrullah. And yeah, but now I give up. So usually I play this. I make the competition between students. So, oh, let's go choose number 20, let's go number 30, because teenagers like competitions sometimes, yeah, competitions that are fun. Last but not least, I also have the adults class, which I collaborate with my school students. So this is a lovely picture of Miss Hannah is also here, Miss Hening is also here. So from this month until, I think until next month, I don't know if my contract will be continue or not. I'm waiting for the renewable contract. So in this school, I actually help adults. Why I said that never be late to start, like what Miss Hening said. The most important part, it's not about whether you say the vocabulary correct or not, or your grammar correct or not, but to express what you need to say. So I usually give the agreement statements to adult. This is, I don't really like to call it as rules, but I call it as agreement statements. And one of the moment that I write down here is no one should feel smarter than others. Because if you actually good in English, your IELTS is 8 or 9, whatever your score is. Language is about learning, and you can lose the language if you never practice them. So, and most of the time we like to judge people. Oh, your English is bad, your pronunciation is bad. Oh, the grammar is supposed to be like this or that. Yes, grammar is important. Yes, pronunciation is important. But the most important part is you can speak up and never be ashamed to speak first. And you know, like adults have more worried and concern more than kids. Kids will love to dance, to sing, but adults, if you do not touch the heart, they don't want to do anything, you know, like, because they need practice. They don't need to learn about happy, sad, but in some cases, even in the IELTS class, it's important to listen about A, B, C, D, E until Z, for example. So don't be, oh, why do I need to learn from A, B, C again? Don't be like that, because some of us probably might pronounce the word, let's say, sometimes we confuse between the A, I, and E, for example. In IELTS, we learn that. So, but of course, if the aim is conversation, we will not be worried much about this. What kind of activity do I usually do in adult class. I'm being narcissistic, so I introduce myself again to each class, and I always announce myself as Doraemon. It's not copyright. I know Doraemon has another author, but I love this character, so I always introduce myself as that. And the activities, like in Miss Hening class last time, when we talk about education system, we chit chat a bit. What kind of, so for example, I show them the video. The video that I show to them look like this one. Let me show you for a while. Hang on. So the video, of course, it's not the video related to Hello Songs, but the video that I gave to adults look like this. Just a moment. Let me show you this video really quick. Okay. I'm trying to open. Okay, this is the, because my audiences are teachers, so I show this video for them.
Albert Einstein once said, everybody's a genius, but if you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, it will live its whole life believing that it is stupid. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, today on trial we have modern day schooling. Glad you could come. Not only does he make fish climb trees, but also makes them climb down and do a 10-mile run. Tell me, school, are you proud of the things you've done? Turning millions of people into robots, do you find that fun? Do you realize how many kids relate to that fish swimming upstream in class, never finding their gifts, thinking they are stupid, believing?
But I also usually show them with subtitles because, you know, it's going to be difficult to listen someone speaking in English look like a rapper. That's what I've heard from the comment of teachers. Oh, the speaker look like the rapper. He is actually. So usually when I show this to adults, I show the subtitles, but not in Indonesian, so in English subtitles. This is what the subtitles look like. Okay, let me show you one more time. And here's the audio.
Einstein once said, everybody's a genius, but if you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, it will live its whole life believing that it is stupid. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, today on trial we have modern day schooling. Glad you could come. Not only does he make fish climb trees, but also makes them climb down and do a 10-mile run. Tell me, school, are you proud of the things you've done? Turning millions of people into robots, do you find that fun? Do you realize how many kids relate to that fish swimming upstream in class, never finding their gifts, thinking they are stupid, believing they are useless? Well, the time has come, no more excuses. I call school to the stand and accuse him of killing creativity, individuality, and being intellectually abusive. He's an ancient institution that has outlived his usage. So, Your Honor, this concludes my opening statement, and if I may present the evidence of my case, I will prove it.
Proceed.
Exhibit A. Here's a modern day phone. Recognize it? Here's a phone from 150 years ago. Big difference, right? Stay with me. Here's a car from today, and here's a car from 150 years ago. Big difference, right? Well, get this. Here's a classroom of today, and here's a class we used 150 years ago. Now, ain't that a shame? In literally more than a century, nothing has changed. Yet you claim to prepare students for the future? But with evidence like that, I must ask, do you prepare students for the future or the past? I did a background check on you and let the record show that you were made to train people to work in factories, which explains why you put students in straight rows, nice and neat, tell them sit still, raise your hand if you want to speak, give them a short break to eat, and for 8 hours a day, tell them what to think. Oh, and make them compete to get an A.
So after I show them the videos related to it, I ask them to discuss. So what kind of discussion do I usually talk with adults? I show them some slides and I ask one by one. For example, you can also raise your hand if you want to give opinions related to this. Yeah, let's discuss and give your opinion. What do you all think about schools should be separate for boys and girls? Anybody wants to speak up, you may just turn your microphone on. What do you think about this topic? Okay, anybody wants to say something? Okay, if nobody, I usually will nominate people because Indonesian people usually not directly raise hand. We are shy to show our talents. Unlike Americans, unlike Western people, they always raise hand even though they're right or no. But it's okay, it's our culture, which I think not that good sometimes. Not being brave to raise hand. I also felt the same thing usually. I sometimes I felt not really confident. So how do I ask adults or teenagers or anyone to speak up? I nominate. So I would probably ask Mr. Torik. Mr. Torik, can you turn your microphone on if you don't mind, please?
Okay.
Mr. Torik, what do you think about schools should be separate for boys and girls? Do you agree, you disagree, or how do you think with it?
Okay, I think it depends on the, how do I call it, the nation maybe,
The nation, the countries?
because some nation have their regulation different from separating boys and girls even in their young. But yeah, for me, for myself, I think it's better to not separate boys and girls because it is the time for them to have fun, have a chit chat with a different gender between them, so they can know more about them if they are become an adult. So
One
that's
last
it.
question to you, Mr. Torik. Sorry to cut you off. One last question to you. Do you think that is there any benefit if schools separate boys and girls, or there's no benefit at all? Because you said earlier that it depends on the nation. Is there
Yeah.
any benefit if the nation regulate this situation?
Yeah. Some boys and girls will be more focused maybe to their study because there is no some kind of like romance if they like they like the other genders, I mean.
Yes.
So they will be more focused to their study, I think.
How about the benefits of not separating boys and girls?
Yeah, I believe that they will more communicative and more how do I call it, communicative, and then they are talkative to the others because some boys and girls that not separate that separates in the school is kind of fear with, they feel with the other gender, they have some miscommunication and some trouble when they talk with different genders. So I think that's one of the benefits.
Thank you, Mr. Torik. Mr. Torik, usually if nobody says, I nominate someone based on someone that I appointed. So, Mr. Torik, can you please nominate one person? Who do you want to
Okay.
nominate to?
I nominate Haula maybe.
Aura. Haura just
Because I
texted
know
me.
Haula is thin, right?
Yeah. Haura, are you there, Haura? But she just texted me actually. She said that, I'm sorry, Mr. Dennis, it's rain, so my voice is broken. I don't know, I can on mic and on not or later. So Mr. Torik, she already texted me. Would you mind nominate someone else, please? Besides
Okay,
Haura.
the one with unique emoticon maybe. I don't know. Saka.
Saka Kenzi Amrullah.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Torik. Miss Saka Kenzi Amrullah, can you please turn your microphone on? I believe it's Miss or Mr. Saka Kenzi Amrullah. Is it possible for you to turn the microphone on? You don't need to turn camera on. Okay. Check. Miss Saka Kenzi Amrullah, are you there? If it happens, then usually I will nominate someone else that I know that she is there. So I will nominate Miss Elita because I can see her face there. So Miss Elita, what do you think about homework is just a waste of time? What's your opinion related to this?
I have an opinion about the last.
Oh yeah, sure. You can also talk about the previous slide about
I'm the
schools
one,
supposed to be separated. What's your opinion?
I'm the person who's never put my children in the separated school, who separated gender. Actually, I think the best experience they get when they have a lot of experience in their school. So I put my children in apa sekolah negeri.
Public school.
Public school. So
Public school.
everybody asking me why I'm not putting my kids in Islamic school or
Islamic school.
yeah, they say that you can afford it. Why can you
Public school.
why you put your kids there? But I think they have a better perspective of the world. I think they get friend with a very high range of economic apa level. The kind of boys and girls. I think that's a very rich experience for them.
Okay.
They learn from in their school. Even there's a autistic kids, one autistic kid. So I think it's a good experience for them.
Okay, thank you very much, Miss Elita, for your opinions. So that's how do I usually ask kids, teenagers, or adults. So basically, in terms of learning English, there is no late or there is no sooner time, in my opinion. I started to learn English when I was in teenager, when I went to US. And you also cannot ask you, I mean, if your children like to speak, like English, support them. But I talk Bahasa Indonesia with my son. You can ask Miss Ira. I don't really talk English. But sometimes I talk English. So don't force, kenapa sih nggak mau ngomong bahasa Inggris sama mama and papa? For example. Well, you need to have fun to learn something first. It's not because you must, even when you learn IELTS, which I must tell you that it's difficult to have fun.
Where's Mr. Dennis?
I have an electrical problem in my home.
Oh, maybe Miss Elvira can
Yeah, I can invite my husband to here, I think.
Okay.
Check, can you hear my voice back? Now it's on again. Woohoo! I'm actually making surprise to you all. No, it's actually surprise for me, because suddenly the lights off and suddenly the Wi-Fi off. But it's already 8:10, so I probably give the session back to Miss Hening as the moderator. Thank you, everyone.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Dennis. Maybe there is a question from the audience. You can raise your hand and give a question for Mr. Dennis. I can't until 3, 1. Oh, Mr. Elita.
Yeah, thank you. A quick question. Have you already teach us here about how you teach adults? No,
the one that I was teaching adults was like I asked you before, Miss Elita. So I showed the video and then I chat. I asked. The one that I show was about the conversation class. So like probably I will show you again the
IELTS class.
That's IELTS. That's true. That's IELTS. But adults class are divided into conversation or IELTS. This is what I usually do in conversation class. If we talk about IELTS, for example, if you ask me about that IELTS, this is my let me show you my how do I start my IELTS class. So for example, last week we learned about listening part 2. So how do I start the class? Since you asked about IELTS. Okay, and suddenly my internet's not working that good. Okay, so hang on. I just need to open the PowerPoint really quick. Okay, suddenly the internet not that good. Okay, yeah. I need to open one more slides. Okay, so this is, oh no, not this one. I start my listening class by showing this. Okay. So my IELTS class, I put listening in my 10th meetings usually. And because listening is divided into part 1 and part 2 and part 3 and part 4. So in my, I think last week we learned about listening. So this is my activities. I always show them what time the Zoom room is open, and I will start with warmer. And last time I start the warmer by showing the movie. Of course, we're not going to watch movie, but what we're gonna do, this is about, you are going to listen to the movie of Ant-Man, and everyone will fill the gap. It will look like this. Okay. Wait, yeah. This is the Ant-Man trailer. So this is how the IELTS class usually starts with.
You're an interesting man.
Everyone also can help me to type down whatever you can hear. I'll play.
Interesting man. Scott Lang. You're an Avenger. You have a daughter. But you've lost a lot of time. Like me. We can help each other with that. Who are you? I'm the man who can give you the one thing you want. What's that? Time.
I can rewrite existence and shatter timelines. You cannot trust him.
I don't care who this guy is. I just lost so much. He can give us a second chance.
Let me make this easy for you. You will bring me what I need. Or everything you call a life will end.
This is all my fault.
You may not want her to watch this.
We had a deal.
You thought you could win.
I don't have to win. We both just have to lose. I'm sorry, Cassie.
Usually for adult class, I only play one time for IELTS class. So if you guys know the answer, you can type down in the chat box. Okay, I got some answers here. Okay, from Miss Sawantina, from Miss Alita, yeah. So in my class, usually I also play one more time. If it depends on the class situation. So number one, you have a daughter. Yeah, I'm the man who can give you the one thing you want. What's that? It says, what's that? He can rewrite
The existence.
existence. The existence. This is this is the most difficult sometimes for number 4. Anybody knows probably?
This is all my fault.
Yes, Mr. Mehdi. This is all my fault. Yeah, all my fault. And anybody knows number 5?
The lose.
Yeah,
Just
we
lose.
both have just to lose. Yeah. So why do I usually I tell them why do I start with this warmer? Because in the actual test, this is what the IELTS look like, especially part 1. Where is it? IELTS Cambridge 15. I also showed them. I gave them the book free because it's I already bought the book, and yeah, this is the book of IELTS. Yeah. In Smart School, I also teach English teachers about this IELTS class. What page? Let's see, 12. Yeah, and let me make it bigger. Let me make it. Okay. And this is what the IELTS listening. Probably let me just also try. This is about the listening part. If you can help me for number 1 or number 5 only. Let me just make it to the audio quickly.
IELTS 15. Published by us to the answer sheet. First, you have some time to look at questions 1 to 5.
1 to 5, and this is the audio.
1 to 5.
Hello, William. This is Amber. You said to phone if I wanted to get more information about the job agency you mentioned. Is now a good time?
Hi, Amber. Yes, fine. So the agency I was talking about is called Bankside. They're based in Docklands. I can tell you the address now, 497 East Side.
OK, thanks. So is there anyone in particular I should speak to there?
The agent I always deal with is called Becky Jameson.
Let me write that down. Becky
Jameson. Jameson.
This is what I say, learning from basic again, even the IELTS class. If you guys know number 1, you can type it down. Okay, I think I already did it. Yes, okay. Let me just ask Mr. February. Mr. February, can you help me how to spell the name, Mr. February? Would you mind turn on your microphone, Mr. February? You there?
Jameson.
Yeah. Can you spell it, please?
Am I audible?
Yes.
James. Oh, just Jameson, right?
Yes.
Okay. Jameson.
There you go. Thank you, Mr. February. That's how usually I do the IELTS class in the listening section. So it's only just the example, Miss Elita. Do you have any further question?
No, thank you. Very interesting and very informative. Thank you, Mr. Dennis.
My pleasure. I give it back to Miss Hening. I give it back.
And how about next? Maybe there are some question again from the audience. Anybody want to put question? No? Yeah, it's very interesting because I'm the example of adults. Mr. Dennis, student, not adult, old.
You're too young.
Okay, Miss Jajang, maybe Mr. or Miss Jajang?
Mr.
Oh, Mr. Jajang.
Hi, Jajang.
Okay.
Thank you, Miss Hening. Hi, Mr. Dennis. So glad to meet you here.
Glad to meet
Well,
you too.
actually, I have a question. Maybe for us as an adult, do you have any recommendation for our daily activities to practice our English?
Module, is it for conversation or for what?
I think yes, for such a conversation.
Conversation. To be honest with you, Jajang, I don't like to read books. So, but if you ask me to ask about the books, if you want to learn about, okay, this is okay. Hang on, let me show you. I learn English most of the time from audio and also visual. So I recommend you, if you want to learn English from watching video, I suggest you can watch this. Her name is Lucy. Yeah, English with Lucy. I watch her a lot, English with Lucy. Or if you want to learn more about IELTS, you can use. You can also watch this Kid IELTS. Yeah, this is how he has a channel named English Speaking Success. If you talk about the book, to be honest, I don't really learn English from books, but the book that I gave to my student is about this book. This is actually a book that I got for my senior. Okay. If we talk about adults, I actually have a very good book. The title is Finite and Infinite Game. I think Finite and Infinite Game, made by Simon Sinek. In this book, it's not about the vocabulary. I mean, like when you read this book, it's not an English book, but it is an English book. What do I mean by that? But what I meant is this book talks about how to be a good leader, how to lead the company, how to be the good employee. I probably will share this to our speaking practice group WhatsApp so everyone can read it. This book is very good in my opinion. If I have another book, I actually want to read more. To be honest, my weakness is about reading. I like reading comics, webtoon, anime, manga. I don't really like to read something that is heavy, except the books that leadership book I like. So, but now I only have that book. Or usually in the past, when I was back in English first, EF Taman Yasmin, there is also a good book that you can download. The name is Cutting Edge. Cutting Edge book. Let me show you. Yeah. So it's still okay. This is the book that I usually also use in the class. But to be honest, I don't like to start from the book only. So I usually search something that is quite random. Beside Cutting Edge book, if you want to learn about grammar, last time Miss Dian actually also mentioned about the good book, Basic Grammar from
Betty Azar.
Betty Azar. Thank you very much. Yeah, Betty Azar. Betty Scamfezer Azar. This is also very good. If you want to learn about basic English grammar, you can search in Tokopedia. I learned also from Betty Scamfezer Azar, but I actually learned grammar from TOEFL Longman book. Yeah, Deborah Phillips. This book is also very good in terms of learning basic grammar for me, but not everyone suitable with this. So if you ask me about the books, that's probably what I can say. If we talk about kids, you can go to British Council. So if you all have kids and you wanna go for something fun and free, you can have British Council Kids. Or even my wife also likes to open this. This is pay. This is called Monkey Stories. Monkey Story is a very good book, I would say so, even though it's pay. Yeah, it has applications, it has audio book, so you can learn from. But yes, it's not free for Monkey Stories. British Council Kids is free. For teenagers, you can open British Council Teens, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, British Council Teens. Or if your kids like to watch movie rather than Cocomelon is okay. I don't mind if kids learn from Cocomelon. But I last time got recommendation about Alpha Blocks. It's very good. Alpha Blocks. Yeah, it's learn about ABCD. And also my son also watched the number blocks. Although he actually likes to watch Vlad and Nikki, which I don't really recommend him to watch this. But because kids like this, Vlad and Nikki, and then he also likes to watch Mick Mac, yeah. Mick Mac, yeah. Is it Mick Mac? No. What's the movie that he likes to watch? Usually
Steve and Maggie.
Oh, Steve and Maggie, yeah. Steve and Maggie with the Maggie one. But sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not. Like sometimes it learns about Halloween, and sometimes my son, oh, I'm worried about ghosts. Yeah, but in my opinion, he also needs to know that there is ghosts, there is Christmas. I mean, but because we are Muslim, we just don't celebrate them. But if other people celebrate them, it's fine. But we do not. I do not. I and my family do not celebrate them. So that's probably what I can say, Jajang. I'm talking too much.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Dennis, for the recommendation. Very well noted.
Jajang, you are also the Indonesian mengajar, right? Back then?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, back then in the past.
Marvelous. I give it back to Miss Hening. Probably Miss Hening, it's already to break out room, Miss Hening.
Yeah, maybe it's time to break out room. Mr. Dennis will separate you to be
Group picture, Mr. Dennis.
Group. Yes, we will take a group picture first. Thank you, Mr. Archer.
Oh yeah.
So if you can turn your camera on, you can turn your camera on, and we are going to put the group picture. Mr. Febri, Miss Nurul, Mr. Jajang, Mr. Johari, Mr. Sugianto, Miss Saka, Miss Pawantina, Miss Tika, Mr. Diaz, Miss Rizky Priscilia. Haura cannot turn the camera on. Okay, let's see. Take the Haura. If you can turn the camera on, that will be great, Haura. But if you cannot, it's okay. Okay. I will take a picture together. Yeah. 3, 2, 1. Thank you very much. I will copy paste to the room. Actually, yeah, tonight I replaced my wife because my wife has the activities that she needs to finish by tonight. So I tell her not to do this, the speaking tonight because she needs to finish her job first, I think. So, okay, we are going to put you into breakout room. So in this session, everyone will be there. For example, like, yeah. So let's pair you all together. I have 21 participants. I will make into 12 groups. Okay. Let me recreate again. Let's make into 12 groups. Sure. Okay. So in room 1, there will be Mr. Mehdi and Miss Saka. In room 2, there will be Mr. Yudi and Mr. Sugianto. Room 3, there will be Miss Astuti and Miss Hannah. In room 4, there will be Miss Hening with Miss Tika. In room 5, there will be Mr. Torik with Miss Nurul. In room 6, there will be, okay, so Miss Hannah has two devices. Okay. Miss Fawantina will be with Miss, hang on. 7, room 6. Okay. Mr. Jauhari seems to be with me because someone also left. Miss Elita will be with Mr. Jajang. Mr. Febri will be with Miss Rizky Priscilia. You will have 12 minutes, 15 minutes, sorry, 15 minutes to discuss in the breakout room. Start from now. Haura, are you available, Haura? I'm just reconfirming, Haura.
Yes.
Oh, you're okay. So I'll put you together with Mr. Jauhari, Haura. Mr. Yudi, are you available, Mr. Yudi? Because it seems that you are still in the car. Mr. Jauhari, are you available, Mr. Jauhari?
Yes.
Is it possible to move to breakout room or not possible?
Possible.
Okay, you can click the breakout room probably. Okay, there you go. Okay, welcome back everyone. I will Miss Hannah, can you still join us? I'm just reconfirming.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Okay, so I will recreate the room. Yeah. Okay, I will recreate the room. So please tell me if you already with this person. Okay. All right. So in room 1, there will be Miss Haura and Mr. Sugianto. Room 2, there will be Miss Kenzie, Miss Saka Kenzie with Mr. Febri. Room 3, Mr. Johari probably with me. Room 4, Miss Pawantina with Miss Tika. Room 5, Miss Astuti with Mr. Yudi. Room 6, Miss Nurul with Miss Rizky. Room 8, Miss Elita and Miss Hannah. Room 9, Mr. Mehdi and Mr. Torik. And room 10, Miss Hening, Miss Hening, and Mr. Jajang. Does anybody with the same partner before? No? Okay. So I'll open the room for 15 minutes. And I think I have Miss or Mr. I don't know. So I'll probably put with the with Mr.
Miss
Jauhari.
Malona. Miss Malona.
Yeah, it's me, Malona. Thank you, Miss Elita.
Say it again, your name?
Mami
Hello,
Malona.
Miss Malona.
Oh, Miss
Yeah,
Malona.
hello,
Okay.
Miss Elita.
It's okay because your name starts with so I was thinking.
I'm sorry.
So you'll
Yeah,
be with Mr. Jauhari, yeah, Miss Malona.
all right.
So 15 minutes to talk with your partner. Start from now. Welcome back, everyone. Mr. Torik, Miss Awantina, Miss Tika, Mr. Mehdi. Okay, we are waiting for some others to join us. Okay. It's still 6 participants. Okay, some others will. Okay. Please, Miss Hening.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Dennis. It's time to close the program. Maybe we choose the speaker for next month and next week. Who want to be a speaker for next week?
Yes,
Please.
anybody?
I think I have we have a speaker, yeah.
I forgot who is it. Yeah. Does anybody
Mr.
still
G, Mr.
Mr. G.
Genta.
Oh, Mr.
Mr.
Genta,
G.
yeah.
Yeah.
But,
Oh, Mr.
but he
Genta is
didn't,
not here
but he
tonight.
will join, yeah.
Yeah, Mr. Genta's not joining tonight.
Yeah, Mr. Genta. And
I'm worried that if he will be tomorrow next week, but he doesn't come tonight.
yeah,
Not
yeah.
fair.
He forget that
Yeah, he might forget, and I will replace again. I don't want it. I don't want it for two weeks in a row. So, anyone else wants to be the speaker? Miss Valentina probably already wanna be speaker, Miss Valentina?
Yeah, Fawa.
I already.
Yeah, I know it probably. If
Oh,
you
you
want
already.
again. I was thinking.
Mr. Sugianto, maybe.
Mr. Sugianto, you're right, Miss Martin. Mr. Sugianto, for next week, is it possible?
Mr. Sugianto?
I don't know. I'm possible or not.
You will.
Maybe I just pick up Mr. G, yeah. But the how to say yang utama itu Mr. Genta, but I just pick up. Maybe I pick up.
Okay. But
Maybe,
but this is what I mean, Mr. Sugi.
Do you have a contact of Mr. G?
no, I mean,
Yes.
Mr. Dennis asked
I have. Sorry.
You have a contact.
No, we are in the same office.
You're in the same office, right, Miss?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you can tell to Mr. G. Don't forget to be a speaker.
Yeah, but okay. But Mr. Sugi, if Mr. Genta cannot do it, you will back up, yeah?
yes.
Which means that if not, if you can do it next week, you will be the next 2 weeks, right?
Not really.
Oh really?
Because I need to make the poster. You know, actually,
Yeah.
Acep you need the poster, and I just need the confirmation.
I don't care with poster. I don't care, Mr. Dennis.
You don't care. I do care. Because I need to make it, not yours. You know?
Yeah.
So I need to have the fixed name of speaker. So but if you say you cannot, no worries. You just can say you cannot. You know, I'm worried. I will not choose Mr. Genta for tonight because he's not.
So we
free
replace
tonight.
Mr. Genta.
I will say so. Unless next week Mr. Genta is here and he wants to be the next 2 weeks, I will. If Mr. Sugi said no, I don't want it because I care about the speaker, Mr. Sugianto. If you say that you cannot, it's fine. We will try to find another one.
Okay.
Come on, Mr. Sugianto.
Okay. Because in this, how many percent? Okay. There are 14 member or 14 participants in this meeting. Who want to? Okay. Maybe we must ask who want to become a speaker.
Sure. Anybody wants to be the speaker? At least 2 meetings, yeah. At least 2 meetings. Like Miss Hannah cannot be the speaker yet because Miss Hannah is just joining tonight. Mr. Jajang also joining tonight. Anybody wants to be?
Miss Nurul, maybe.
Okay. Miss Nurul, do you want to be the next speaker, Miss Nurul? Okay.
Actually, I felt I got trouble with my laptop, so I cannot provide my laptop. If my moderator can give me Yeah.
Oh yes, it's possible.
What is that?
So you want,
Yeah,
you mean
yeah,
that
yeah.
you want to
It's possible.
the moderator to be screen share your PowerPoint or your slides? Is that what you want to say, Miss Nurul?
Yeah, that's it.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's possible. It's fine.
Or we must give a new laptop for you.
Yeah,
If
it's
somebody-
okay. I always accept that.
Yeah. So next week, Miss Nurul wants to be the
Speaker.
speaker, yeah.
Okay, it's okay, but I have to know who is my moderator.
Okay.
Who's
Anybody want
the
to be the
moderator?
moderator?
Who want to be a moderator for next week?
Who wants to give Miss Nurul new laptop? Mr. Sugianto says.
Okay, maybe I will try, Kak Denis.
Okay, great.
Yay, alhamdulillah rabbil alamin, ya Allah.
Okay, we have a speaker and a moderator for the next week.
Yes.
But for backup, right? For backup?
No, not backup. You'll be the speaker.
The speaker.
Because I said that Mr. Genta, I do not want to be like this, everyone. There was some moment that the speaker's not there. And suddenly, I must prepare things. I do care, because if nobody present, then I must. I can cancel, but it's gonna be like some people want to join. So it's not gonna be good if I can just cancel anytime actually. But of course, I don't want to do it like that. So that's why I need the confirmation if the person's coming or not. So, Ms. Nurul, I do not want to force. Will you be okay?
But I have one question again, sir.
Yes. Yes.
Showing our face is responsibility or not?
Say it again, sorry.
Showing our face is responsibility or not?
Oh, sorry. I couldn't
Showing
really.
her face,
Showing
Mr.
her
Denis.
face. Showing her face.
Oh, showing face. Not if you want to show it, that will be good. If you cannot and you have the internet problem, don't need to. It's okay.
Okay, I will take the second one. Maybe I cannot show up my faces because, yeah, I'm
There's
kind
a
of
time
introvert,
where
that's why.
there's a time where Mr. Mehdi, if I'm mistaken, in the beginning he had Mr. Mehdi, yeah. In the beginning you had problem with connection, right, Mr. Mehdi? If I'm mistaken.
Yeah, and also I have a problem with Miss Nurul also. I cannot use my laptop, so I need help from Mr. Dennis to present the present.
So I will Miss Nurul, can I get your number if you don't mind? You are in our
I already joined.
Oh, okay.
Joined WhatsApp
I'll
group.
text you, yeah.
Okay,
And I will
sir.
give it to Miss Astuti as the moderator.
Okay.
Thank you, Miss Nurul.
Thank you, Miss Nurul. I love you, Nurul.
Since before we finish, probably some new
picture again.
participants. Yeah, we will after this, but probably we will introduce some new participants. I think there are 2 or 3 new participants here. Miss.
Oh yeah, the first. Yeah.
Yeah, right. The first time is Hening. Miss Hannah, would you mind introducing yourself since you just joining the room tonight, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is my first time.
Would you mind introducing yourself, please?
Yeah.
Okay, everybody. Hello, my name is Hannah. You can call me Madam Hannah.
Madam.
Okay.
You can call me Madam Hannah because I'm a madam. I'm a teacher in TK Madania as a kindergarten teacher, but I also in SD Smart School as what do you call it? A research and development of English program. Yeah. So it's really happy for me to join this group tonight. So I'm so sorry I can join just right now because I cannot join on the other meetings, but hopefully I can join again next week. It's really nice to meet all of you, and thank you very much for Kak Denis for our lovely night. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss. Thank you, Madam Hannah. I still prefer call woman as Miss because there's someone told me that don't call me Ibu. Some people prefer not to be called Ibu.
Like me. I don't like.
Yeah. That's
I
why
call mother.
Even though, so I prefer just to call Miss sometimes.
And Madam.
Okay, after Miss Hannah, Madam Hannah, we also have Mr. Jajang. Mr. Jajang, this is also the first time for you, right?
Right.
Okay, would you mind introducing yourself?
Okay. First of all, I would say sorry because I couldn't open my camera due to the bad connection here. Actually, now I'm in hometown, so the internet is not really that good. Well, good night, everybody. It's nice to meet you all. My name is Jajang Jelani, but you can call me Jajang or JJ. Currently, I am an employee in startup industry named Evisherry. Yeah, this is my first time joining this station, and I'm so happy to be here. But I couldn't promise that I could join this station every week because on
It's okay.
Sundays night, I also have a session. Actually, currently I'm learning as a professional coach. So yeah, I also have a session in every weekend's night. Then tonight is free, so I could join. And if there is every time as well for the next, maybe I will join. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Jajang. Yeah, this group is not mandatory. I mean, probably except for me, because I'm the one who owns the Zoom. So if I'm sick, probably my wife will replace me, or Mr. Rango sometimes, or Mr. Aceh. So yeah, you can join or you cannot join, so it's fine, Mr. Jajang. Mystica, is this the first time for you, or this is not the first time?
It's not it's the second time.
The second time. I'm sorry, Mystica. Sorry, Mystica.
Yep. It's okay.
Miss Rizky Priscilla, is this the first time or not the first time?
Excuse me?
Is this the first time for you or not the first time? I'm sorry.
Yes, actually for this year, it is my first time.
Oh, okay. Oh, for this year. But I think I met you before, yeah?
Yeah, in the English camp at ID, if you remember, Mr.
Oh, okay. So would you mind introducing yourself again in this year, if you don't mind?
Oh, okay. I will try. Okay, I'm sorry I cannot open the camera because it has a trouble. So, okay, let me introduce myself, everyone. Good evening. My name is Rizky Priscilia. I'm a fresh graduate. Yes, for my activity recently, I'm a job seeker. So, yes, I think that's all.
Thank you, Miss Rizky. I think everyone else has already joined the WhatsApp group, yeah. Thank you once again for Miss Hening also for being a wonderful moderator.
Thank you for the opportunity, Mr. Denis.
Probably next time you can be also the presenter.
Oh, I'm not ready.
Okay. So before we finish,
singing.
Yeah, you can sing. Sure. I played Adele before. Hello, can you hear me? So, let's take a group picture again. If you can turn your camera on, but if you cannot, it's fine. Okay. So we know who joins in the beginning and still at the end. Thank you very much. One more time. 3, 2, 1. Thank you very much. Have a great night. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye-bye.